If you can't tell by the crowd's reaction, you can certainly tell by the costume and the posture that the French national champion is now taking the ice. 24-year-old Philippe Candeloro, who finds himself in 4th place after the short program and after a disastrous performance last year at the World Championships, he's looking for a bit of redemption.
Well, he really reached a low spot technically, and that did him in the past year. The program theme, Napoleon, by Maxime Rodriguez. And the music has broken. The tape has gone off. Shades of the day when Rodnina and Zaitsev did the same thing. And then again at the European Championship when Gordiev and Grinkov did. Now the question is how the referee will respond to this. There are very specific rules that should allow him to start over again from the top.
And obviously it was very near the top, so it shouldn't be that big of a problem, at least physically. He hasn't gone through much of his program and then has to start over. And there's his coach, Andre Brunet, over checking with the officials as well. But Dick, what does this do to a skater mentally?
Well, I think frequently it frees them up and relaxes them. I mean, they're now sort of in one with the audience, and sometimes the pressure is removed.
By the way, the scores for Vyacheslav Zagorudnik, who began the long program in 2nd place, range from 5.4 up to 5.8 for technical merit. His presentation marks 5.5 up to 5.8, and so he is currently the leader.
Triple axel. Triple Lutz. It's a triple flip jump. He fell on that in the qualifying event, but he certainly seems to be on it tonight.
Did not skate that well in the qualifying competition. But Philippe is also coming off of ankle surgery, which took place in the spring. He re-injured the ankle. Practicing in August, had to spend a month away from the ice. It's been a tough year for him. He's also lost his choreographer, Natasha Davidi, who had a row with the French Federation. And Philippe also has had a number of run-ins with the Federation.
This is a far more successful concept for him to undertake. He sort of struck one of the depths of choreography in the last year with the cartoon characters that he employed. This is far more successful.
Last year it was Lucky Luke, famous French cartoon character.
line, footwork. Of course, the point being is that he's playing Napoleon pointing at the enemy, but in actuality, he's pointing at the judges. That was an attempted triple axel, a second one at the end of the program. A personal goal for him. Not a successful one tonight, but certainly won't take any marks off. Triple Salchow. And the end of the program still moving. Well, that certainly was a successful program for him. Almost everything was first-rate, completed well. Style isn't always great. The positions certainly not the best. But this was a good program. It was a well-thought-out characterization of Napoleon. It certainly is popular for his French friends. He did all those triple jumps. He still kept playing the character and having, I think, a great deal of satisfaction out of, in a sense, coming back from such a disastrous past year.
Napoleon on ice in Paris. It was a can't miss. Philippe Candeloro in fourth place after the short program, looking to move up and perhaps win here at the European Championships.
Now, this slow motion shows some of the contrast of Philippe Candeloro's style. First of all, he's a good athlete. He gets good height, good revolution there. But notice the style. Right here, as he does the second part of the combination, watch the feet, the legs. They're not stretched, they're not in close and tight. And here, the unpointed toe just emphasizes the lack of style. But the presence is enormous.
You do have to keep in mind the fact that he spent much of this past season off the ice because of his ankle injury, and he doesn't like his technical marks at all. In the 5.4 up to a 5.7 range, he and Andre Brunet, his coach, very upset.
I just don't think he likes the fact that he's marked. Look, he thinks he's done very well. And I think for him, he has.
And you can hear the cat calls. You can hear the boos. The people in this arena don't like these marks. The presentation marks not as high as he wanted either. And so Philippe Candeloro remains in fourth place. His placements, though, by the judges can affect the overall standings, and they move Romanov ahead of Kulik, right behind Zagorodniak, the leader. As for Candeloro, he just wants to take his flowers and go home right now.